Today I'm going to show you how you can make a trip planner workflow using Toolhouse. This workflow has two agents. The first agent is the trip planner agent, and the second agent is the visual tour agent. So the goal is that you input your variables, the destination, the age, and the length of the trip. The first agent will get that, uses the MCPs or tools it has to create a travel plan. After the travel plan is returned, we're going to use that JSON output file for our second agent, the visual tour agent. The visual tour agent will work on the JSON output and create images of your plan. So with 2 clicks, you have a plan of a travel and the representation of how it might look like. Let's go in our Streamlit app for it. All right, so on the left side, you have the Toolhouse API key configuration. Make sure you input your own API key there. And this is the main interface for it. So where you want to go, we're going to go to Italy, the age, let's put in 25, and the trip duration, let's put in 2 days. And after we click the Get Travel Advice button, this will use the agent run endpoint from Toolhouse. And you can see the status of it in the UI. So it's in progress, meaning that the agent is running. You can see the metadata from it. So the variables we talked about are here. They're passed to our endpoint. We could have a callback URL too, something like Zapier, to connect it to do some actions upon trigger. But we kept it simple for this example. So after this agent is done, we're going to see a full trip plan. Great. With the agent run is completed, you can see the result. Everything is shown nicely in the Streamlit app. So day 1, we got the Colosseum tour. Day 2, we got the Vatican City visit. We got the food recommendations. We got the accommodation recommendations, the travel tips, and we can see the raw JSON output from our first agent, the trip planner. So you can see what it came up with. And we could initiate the second agent by clicking the Enter Visual Tour. So our second agent will use the JSON output we just saw and create images of the trip. So it's now working on it. We are using image generation Flux, a basic model, to create these visual representations. Great. So we got the visual tour of Italy and we got the places. So on the left side, you see the Colosseum, and on the right side, the historic fact. We got the Vatican City, the historic fact, and the raw JSON output from the second agent, the visual tour agent. You can download the JSON file or just copy it, expand it, do whatever you like with it. So one last thing I want to show you. You can go ahead in the toolhouse.ai platform. You can go into the execution logs. If you're curious how your agent did the things it did there, you can see it used exa web search, memory store, and image generation to create 2 pictures. That's why we have 2 of them there. You can click each one to see what's going on inside each of them. And you can see your agent run here too. So you go to agent run, you go here or here and see the conversation. So what we gave it, what we said, and what it came up with. You have the traceability, you have the observability fully embedded in your workflow. And this was the cool use case. I thought you might find it handy. You can find it in our GitHub examples repository. I'm gonna link it into in the description so you can find it out. Let me know what you'd like to see next and if you like it or not. Bye bye.